For marketing agencies and B2B businesses, here's how to fill your pipeline with 6 to 7 figure sales opportunities every month without wasting your time and money on manual outreach and paid ads, leveraging value conversion assets. This is the same process I use to get my clients calls with their dream clients. And yeah, here's some of the responses that they get. Before I move forward, I'd like to outline who this is for. If you're the founder and or CEO of a B2B company making at least 10K a month that has a strong offer and social proof, but you're struggling to get on calls with your ideal clients, if you don't want to keep throwing away money on paid ads that yield little to no results, if you're tired of doing manual outreach because you know how time consuming it is and how that time should be allocated in more important aspects of your business like client fulfillment, if you want to have clients similar to the ones you're currently working with right now because you know how to execute and perform great results for them. And lastly, if you want a proper lead generation system in place to book calls consistently and not have to rely on your network or referrals, this is for you. Keep watching. You might be wondering, who am I? My name is Mark Guerrero, and I'm the founder of Hyper. As a former appointment setter at a digital marketing agency, I saw the struggle of generating qualified calls firsthand. The owners at this agency didn't have a proper lead generation system in place. They just had me and the other setters search up on LinkedIn or Instagram for those who looked like their ideal client. Then we would just bombard them with salesy messages without providing any value up front. And as you can see, this was very time consuming and not scalable at all. This resulted in little to no calls, and for the calls that were booked, they would just be unqualified. And right now, you're probably going through the same thing, wasting time on manual outreach, calls with unqualified prospects, and not having any value conversion assets to build trust with your prospect and get them to book a call with you so you can close them. And that's why I created the HyperOutbound system, an automated lead generation system that fills your pipeline with 6 to 7 figure sales opportunities with your ideal clients without wasting time on manual outreach and wasting money on paid ads while leveraging value conversion assets. Our HyperOutbound system is broken up into 4 parts: market research and creating your ideal client profiles, optimizing your offer, creating your value conversion assets, and lastly, building your outbound machine. So, number one, market research and creating your ideal client profiles. The old way of doing this is making assumptions of your target market's pain points and goals, not understanding the sophistication of your market, like what's being offered and the different mechanisms being used to get results, not having ideal client profiles to know exactly who you want to work with that's qualified. The old results of market research: a marketing message that doesn't really resonate, leaving your ideal clients uninterested; marketing messages that your ideal client is tired of, has been heard thousands of times; targeting and setting up calls with unqualified prospects. The new way of market research and creating your ideal client profiles. So, talking to your current clients and discuss the pain points they were going through before working with you. Talking to your market. So, when on sales calls, take note of the patterns of pain points and goals of your existing market. So, you're going to get an idea of what's being pitched out there, what they truly want right this moment for their business. Creating ideal client profiles. So, this will be the headcount, revenue, industry, job title, specific keywords that their industry uses, etc. Knowing exactly who your ideal client is and who you want to be on a call with and close. The new results of market research and creating your ideal client profiles. Creating marketing messages that massively resonate with your ideal client and making them a lot more receptive in taking a call because you know exactly what they're going through and how to help them and what to offer in this current state of the market. Not in the past, but this current state of the market. Be able to differentiate yourself from your competitors because you know exactly what they want, their pain and how to solve it compared to the competition. And lastly, being on sales calls with your ideal clients. Number two, optimizing your offer. The old way of optimizing your offer is staying your services. For example, a marketing agency might just tell their ideal prospect, I do Facebook ads, I do Google ads, I do TikTok ads. As you can see, you're being like everyone else that just says what they do. Not having an offer that speaks to your target's pain points and goals. The old results of optimizing your offer. Little to no interest in your offer, in your outreach, getting replies like stop spamming me. The new way of optimizing your offer. Stating you're able to achieve a tangible result. So instead of saying, I do Facebook ads, maybe instead you might want to say, I can generate 15K a month for your company. Optimizing your offer based on your research and current state of the market. So understanding the pain points and goals of your ideal clients. And depending on the market sophistication, you want to utilize a unique mechanism. Like, for example, what makes you different from the competition? Is it a specific strategy you use? What allows you to get your ideal client's desired result or their dream outcome? The new results of optimizing your offer. A lot of interest in your offer because it speaks directly to your target market and is different from the sea of clones who say and offer the same thing. Number three, leveraging value conversion assets, VCAs. So the old way, creating marketing messages that are very direct and salesy. You probably heard this before. So an outreach message you might get is, hey, first name, compliment or icebreaker. And then you mention a case study like, we recently helped XYZ do XYZ. And the call to action for almost everybody, and you probably hate it, would be, would you be opposed to a quick call sometime this or next week? And yeah, that CTA is just pitching for a call right away without providing any value up front. There's no rapport being built. There's no trust being built in the front end. And instead, it's just pitching a call. Not leveraging your client's results to its fullest potential, just using it in the outreach message. Yeah, like I said, you might use your client's results. Like in this little sequence, you might just use the case study and you're not using it to its fullest potential. You don't have any value conversion assets that showcase your process and expertise. And the old results are getting messages like stop spamming me because they've seen the messages, they've seen the same messages all the time and you're not offering any value up front. You look like just like everyone else. Booking no calls because your prospect doesn't trust you and doesn't see you as an authority figure. Competitors are basically taking your ideal clients because they know how to position themselves and leverage their own value conversion assets. The new way of doing this is creating value conversion assets. So this would be in the form of a video sales letter, case study sales letter, in-depth PDFs or videos breaking down and solving a pain point and achieving a desired outcome. And then offering one of these value conversion assets in your outreach. So instead of the CTA being, oh, would you be opposed to a quick call this or next week? You might want to offer that sales asset, that value conversion asset instead, and be like, oh, do you mind if I send you a document going over XYZ? Do you mind if I send you a breakdown on how we can achieve XYZ result? And the new results of this, position yourself as an expert and authority in your niche. Build trust and book more calls for you. So while everyone is still pitching for a call, you are differentiating yourself by leveraging your value conversion assets. Number four, building your outbound machine. So the old way, spending hours on outreach searching for prospects one by one, sending little volume of emails to your target audience, wasting more time on following up and trying to book a time with them. The old result, low open rates, no book calls on your calendar, just wasted time where you can be spending that time to focus on other things on the business like client fulfillment. The new way, creating an automated outbound system to send out high converting messages to thousands of your ideal prospects. Creating automated follow up and subsequences to get your prospects' attention and ensure meetings are booked. The new result, saving your time and energy. Filling your pipeline with qualified calls each month. Yeah, that was pretty much the process that I used to for my clients to generate 6 to 7 figure sales opportunities. And in order for this, in order for you to be successful and build your own, it's essential to have value conversion assets, VCAs. So with YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, these platforms are flooded with information and markets are getting more sophisticated faster. You need these value conversion assets to be able to differentiate yourself and build a parasocial relationship with your target market. In doing this, you're building authority and expertise up front, making it more likely for your ideal clients to book calls with you and make it a lot easier to close them. So, our hyper outbound system is the vehicle to get more eyeballs on your value conversion assets, leading to more 6 to 7 figure sales opportunities. Now, if you're a marketing agency or B2B company and you want help achieving a pipeline filled with 6 to 7 figure sales opportunities without wasting your time and money on manual outreach and paid ads while leveraging value conversion assets, here's how. One, conduct market research and create your ideal client profiles. Two, optimize your offer that massively resonates with your ideal client. Three, creating your value conversion assets to differentiate yourself from the sea of clones and build a parasocial relationship with your target audience, leading to more qualified book calls each month. Four, build your outbound machine and reach out to thousands of your ideal clients. And if you don't want to do this by yourself and you would like to work with us, here's our process to get started. So we would hop on a call to see where you're at with your business and see if we're a good fit. From there, if we are a good fit, we'll hop on the strategy call. This is a call where I'll go over the strategy that I specifically create for you and your company, so you can decide if you want to pull the trigger and execute with us or do it on your own. And if you want to pull the trigger and execute with us, you'll fill out an onboarding form, which will be the foundation for your campaigns and value conversion assets. Then during that time we'll schedule a kickoff call showcasing the whole process and timeline of how we're going to get you book calls with your ideal clients. And in this call, of course, we're going to answer any questions and concerns you have. Five, we're going to start building your hyper outbound machine. So basically everything I outlined in our process. Six, then we'll start booking you calls with your ideal clients 2 weeks after your domains are warmed up. So the end result being filling your pipeline with 6 to 7 figure sales opportunities every month. So if you're tired of outreaching manually for yourself or trying to create your own outbound system, wasting time on paid ads to yield little to no results, not having a full pipeline with qualified sales opportunities, then let's hop on a call to see if we're a good fit and how we can get started. Thank you.